What advice would you give your 12-year-old self now?
Laugh more. And not everything is so serious. And, we're all going to make it to the finish line. And I think it's a question of, do we do it and just get there, or do we do it in style? And I think that a more stylish finish is one that's got a little more laughter and a little more love.
If you could assign us homework to go anywhere in the world, where would you send us and why?
I don't have an answer. To go anywhere in the world? Actually, there's a question that I have that I'm wrestling with, and it's called cultural relativism. And I think that there are beautiful things in every culture that can be learned, that can be brought into your heart, that can change the way you look at and view the world. And if you go to that place, you can say that every culture that has sort of grown up organically and developed can't really be judged as being a culture of superiority or anything else. But there's a cultural reality that I don't get, and it's the subjugation of women in certain societies, and I think that's a conversation that I don't know where to take it, and it's a really knotted, thorny conversation, and I think that there needs to be a lot of work with the subjugation of women and around that to empower and elevate them as equal members of the human race everywhere. And so I would say to go to a place where women don't have the same opportunities, or where they're actually really, really kind of oppressed, and try and figure out what's going there and be a part of that conversation.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
If you have more questions.
No, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
It was wonderful.
Thank you. You guys are
Nice
great.
to meet
It's really
you.
nice to meet you, Paia, Emma,
Nice to meet you.
Sammy. You guys are awesome.
Okay.
You're not 12 though, are you? Aren't you older than 12? Aren't you older
I'm
than 12?
11.
I'm 24.
Seriously? Only 11?
I'm just kind of small for my age.
Are you really only 12?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Go 12-year-olds.
Okay.
Okay. 12-year-old's a great age to be, but it just gets better. Seriously. You have so much to look forward to. Have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, do a good job growing up. Laugh a lot. Okay. There's a shoe called the Liberation Shoe, Jie Feng Xie. And every single person in the entire country wore the same shoe. And so it was just this monotony. And I think, like I said, how are people finding fulfillment? Oh, and I'll tell you another thing that was also telling is that, so I had been in China for 4 months. I went away for a month, and then I came back for another 4 months, 5 months. And when I left China, I flew to Thailand. And I got off my plane in Thailand, and I just stopped. And there are moments in life where you see something, and you're not thinking about what you're seeing, you're just seeing it. And you're aware that you're kind of lose sense of your body, and you're aware that what you're seeing is impactful, but you're not processing why. And it could be something tragic. It could be like a crash or something. But what I saw was this: an empty airport, nobody in the airport except for one person. And it was a woman, a Thai woman, pushing a broom, and she was smiling. And I realized at the moment I hadn't seen an Asian person smile in 4 months. So you go back to China now, and people are smiling. They have all kinds of problems that they didn't have then. But the evolution of China, we're talking about almost, is it a quarter of the globe's population almost? just this, in a generation, this massive change and a reality where now they have opportunity. You know, Chinese people get to figure out who they are and why they matter. And that was never a possibility. You know, they were just surviving. And so that's been this just fantastic, radical human, you know, consciousness like shift in my lifetime. It's been amazing to watch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was great meeting you.